Good morning, music history scholars. Today we will be learning about Ludwig van Beethoven, known to the world as one of the greatest composers of the classical period. Or was it the Romantic period? Well, let's find out. Ludwig was born in Bonn, Germany on December 16, 1770. He was a bright young boy and began taking piano lessons at the age of 4. By the time he was 8 years old, he was even giving concerts. When he was a teenager, he had the opportunity to meet Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Mozart was so impressed with his music ability that he predicted that Beethoven would have an excellent career in music. By the time Beethoven was a young adult, he was giving music lessons, playing violin in a local orchestra, composing music, and performing as a concert pianist. Beethoven moved to Vienna, Austria, which was considered the world's capital of music at the time. While living there, Beethoven met another famous composer, Franz Joseph Haydn. Haydn gave him music lessons, which helped to launch his career as a composer. But Beethoven had one problem. He needed help to finance his love for composing. Soon, wealthy patrons began to support Beethoven so that he could continue his craft of composing. While living in Vienna, Beethoven composed much of his most famous works. Sadly, Beethoven's health took a turn for the worse. In his early 20s, Beethoven began to lose his hearing, but he was a private man and did not want to share this disability with others. Beethoven showed great perseverance and courage to continue composing even though his hearing was failing him. He is a great example to us of someone who overcame obstacles and achieved his goals. By the time he was in his 40s, he had lost much of his hearing. Rumor has it that when he composed his 9th symphony, he was nearly deaf. He would lean his head on his piano in order to hear the notes and the vibrations. His 9th symphony is considered the pinnacle of his artistic achievement. This symphony symbolizes his struggle as it moves through the dark minor keys and the bright major keys, culminating in a victorious celebration when the chorus is heard. Beethoven brilliantly built a musical bridge between the classical music of the past and the newfound romantic period of the future. Beethoven boldly used the musical elements of harmony, rhythm, tone, and even dynamics to reshape the sound of music in a way that brought more emotion to them. He used what was considered unconventional chord progressions and harmonies, allowing his music to sound joyful and victorious, or even despairing and sad. What kind of emotions do you hear in his composition, Moonlight Sonata? We have learned much about Beethoven today, but don't stop here. There is so much more to learn. If you're in my class, take some time now and think of one more question to ask about the life of Beethoven. Research it and be ready to share it in class the next time we meet. So what do you think? Is Beethoven a classical composer or a romantic composer? Well, I would say he's both, and his music shows influences from both eras. If you're interested in learning more about the classical period, be sure to check out this video here, or maybe this one. Thank you for stopping by Music Lessons with Mrs. Morris. I hope to see you next time.